Yo, what's up? Welcome to another video. And today, I'm not going to try to ramble on too long, but I wanted to talk about
Go forth, Arisen. Follow thy heart to seek the truth.
this is my first time playing a Dragon Dogma game, and I wanted to play this one since it came out this year, and I wanted to make like a little video sometime this month about my top games of this year. I've played quite a few, I think about around 15 to 20 new games this year, so I can make a list on it. But one game I really wanted to play this year was Dragon Dogma 2. Now, I haven't played the first one, like I said, so this game is new to me. I'm a new player to it, and I didn't get to really play that many hours of it today.
Are you serious? I have no weapons,
3 hours
bro.
of it, and so far I'm having
Want me to
fun.
go up there and smack it with my Johnson?
It's not a bad game at all. Like, I like the graphics. The graphics are nice. The gameplay is nice. Now, I don't know much about the story, so I can't really say much about the story at all. So, for this video, I'm just going to be talking about, the gameplay a lot.
Oh,
and, the presentation of it. So, what should we talk about first? Let's get into the presentation of this game. As soon as you boot up this game, it's like, oh, this game already looks dope. And the first cinematic of the game just looks so nice. I was like blown away because it just looks amazing. But what Capcom game these days doesn't look amazing? Resident Evil, Monster Hunter Wilds looks amazing. Even some of the older games like Devil May Cry 5, is it 5? Either way, the latest Devil May Cry looks amazing. Like, a lot of the games just looks amazing. So I don't know why I was like so surprised. The gameplay is amazing. Customization, like customizing your character, oh man, it's so good. It stands, I wouldn't say it stands by itself, but it's up there with top character creators. If you like creating a character, it's amazing. My brother got this game like a few weeks ago, and he called me up like yesterday or the other day, and he was talking about this game, and he was talking about he spent hours on his customization for his character. He loves that kind of stuff, so I was like, okay, so I know that's good. And even with your pawns customizing them, it's pretty good too, pretty in depth, just like your regular character. Oh my gosh, so good. Now, I've only played with one class, the thief, so I have like dual weapons, daggers. Pretty good. It's very fast and impactful, which is nice because I hate when games like they really don't have an impact to them. You go to hit enemies, they don't really stagger or anything. You don't knock them back. It's just like nothing. Like you're hitting them with a pillow. This game, you can tell. You can tell when you hit them, and you can pick up bodies. You can even pick up teammates. It's so good. It's so good. It's like so much you can do, like the little things. Like I wanted to talk to this pawn who was just walking around, and actually uh pushed the button to pick him up. And so I was just carrying him around. I was like, oh, my bad, did not mean to pick you up, dude. So I put him down. Oh man, so cool. What more can I say about this game? Let's talk a little bit more about the pawns. Now your pawns, can be quite stupid sometimes, and they do talk a lot. But I came to a point where I was like on top of this hill, like this cliff. It was a chest up there, so I wanted to get that, right. I didn't notice that one of my pawns just jumped off and died. Yeah, she just jumped off and died. And I was wondering, I was like, what happened? How did you die? Well, I went down and kind of jumped off the cliff at a safe point where I wouldn't die. My other pawn, because I had two pawns, my other pawn, I turned around and looked at where my pawn died. My first one died, and I just see my other pawn just jump down and die right next to my other pawn. It was the funniest looking thing ever, but I'm like, you're stupid. Why would you jump down after you seen her die like there? Like, so they can be a little dumb sometimes, but they're helpful. This game can be kind of difficult at the beginning, especially like I said, this is my first time player. I was kind of trying to speed run it, try to just do the main quests and stuff. You kind of don't want to do that. You kind of want to do side quests, you know, level up, get gold and stuff. And I didn't do that. So I came to a point, I got to like the main town or whatever, the big town. And I wanted to go back to this other town, the smaller town, to turn in this quest to, you know, finish that off. Well, it was getting dark before I went out. And when I went out, it got dark. One thing about this game, when it's dark, more enemies are out and harder enemies. So it gets a little harder when you're out there in the dark. And I came to a point where I kept dying because I had a big old, I don't know what the creature's called, but it was a big old creature. Then it had like little goblins everywhere too. So I couldn't run because I was surrounded by enemies and I kept dying and dying. At that point, I only had two options: to restart from my last checkpoint or to restart the whole game. And I restarted from my last checkpoint, and I didn't realize my last checkpoint was basically at the beginning of the game. Yeah. So you might want to be careful. It's your first time playing the game. Take your time, level up, get gold, get better weapons and armor, and don't travel at night because you can get stuck. Okay, you can get stuck where you will have to restart. And make sure you rest up. You know, go to the ends, rest up, because those checkpoints and everything. So let's do that. But overall, I'm having a good time with this game. It's fun. It's a fun game so far. I mean, I have heard stuff like the stories kind of isn't that great. But one thing I have heard a lot is the gameplay is great. And I have to agree with that. I just want to unlock more vocations and new weapons. Because I want to get a staff. Or a spear or whatever. That's one thing I want to get. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not going to keep this video too long. Let me know if you've played Dragon Dogma 1 or 2, and what do you think about the games. And if you haven't played it, let me know if you are thinking about, you know, playing it at some time, or this doesn't look that interesting to you. Let's talk about the game down in the comments, all right? And leave me a like, of course, comment, and ring that bell for more videos, and I'll see you next time. All right?